haven't seen in a very long time in League of Legends.
Yeah, it has only been picked once in Demacia Cup thus far. It was played by Ming, obviously on RNG, and I think an interesting thing about this champion, and he's the only champion I've seen that can pick up the... They do have a bit more strength early game, as we pointed out. We said the level 6 spike was where they wanted to come online, and hey, look, Mole's picking up 6 now. Langx's already 6. We're just waiting on maybe 2 more waves from that bot lane for them to hit the same.
TP before he's big. With a 50 CS lead on Zoom, he's going to be more impactful. So Langx wants to keep him in lane. Call the Forge God used. World Ender as well. That's a key ultimate before the fight comes out. But still, JDG want to go through. Quickness used. Killer Instinct with the bop back. Mole is just dead after LokeN bops him once. 400 gold for the first blood. And now the Javelin tosses commence with Kanavi setting number 1 up on ppgod. LvMao wants to follow up. Presses W. And everything is complete. A great headbutt pulverized. But I think the whole team is dead until the Inferno trigger comes in. It's wild rush time for Y4 as he brings the fight right back.
And Y4 stepping up once again, and he is not
triple
finished.
Kill for a Samira. That is deep doo-doo.
And we mentioned this earlier on. Y4 has stepped up already in the group stage, carried some games himself, and, you know, bringing back some memories that, hey, this guy used to be the kind of stand-in for Uzi on that RNG roster. So great to see Y4 having some better performances in this Demacia Cup than I felt like he had in LPL Summer.
What happens next? ppgod dodging away from the Javelin.
Oh, Zoom!
Oh yeah, this flank. World Ender. He's level 11, Lyric. But is he going to go in? He waits for the brush, and this is going to be AoE heaven. But remember, Y4's the one we have to watch. As Quickness comes in, he locks down the Samira in the backline. This is AoE heaven, but Samira again. Inferno trigger interrupted. Zoom has done everything there, and Mole's running for his life. A double kill already for Kai'Sa, and now it's knock-up paradise after AoE heaven. We're definitely having Christmas cheers here if you're a JDG fan.
And this goes back to us saying that JDG just have a better understanding of the fundamentals. V5 looking for an aggressive play in JDG's bot side jungle, but guess what? JDG are the team with TP advantage. Zoom always been a great user of the teleport, and it doesn't matter how much Y4 can pop off on this Samira. It is a 5v4, and JDG are going to win big off that play.
So he's got a massive lead in the jungle. Now he's got a lot of burst damage to go with it. We didn't see a spear land there, so we have to wait as Herald's placed down in the mid lane. And V5 are going to be successful in breaking open this outer through mid right before Dragon. Wasn't here in the last fight.
Ooh, Mole.
Did 0 damage. Great trouble bubble as you saw there from Mole. The poke trying to come through, but JDG are not successful. They're not placing themselves in the middle of this. They're going to give over Soul Point over to V5. And try and find the engage on the way out. Weiwei might have to use Ragnarok, but the Infernal Chains was run out of. JDG still looking for that.
The fact that, again, they're able to cut them off from the mid wave if they just want to turn back in a force there.
Ragnarok not used yet. The poke from Javelin toss again onto Langx. They're trying to find him. Infernal Chain searing charged away from. Zoom still going in, and this is a re-engage from V5. Call the Forge God lands onto the Gore Drink of Zoom. He's going to start healing this one up as LvMao pops the ulti. Bellows Breath not used in time. It's a double knockup once again. But JDG, the Wombo, starting to fly through as Zoom gets dangerously low. ppgod able to absorb the damage as Y4 is heading head first. Chrono Trigger once again. Or Infernal Trigger, rather. It's a double for double, and V5 know that JDG's in trouble with LvMao on the way out. He wants to battle dance to someone, but he can't escape, and Mole has no matter, so he's just auto-attacking.
But, yeah, has the flank. Mole, though, playing some big angles, chunking LvMao down. I think we need to keep our eyes on ppgod. Can he find another big engage like we saw last time?
The level 9 Alistar. Mole's there, pops a barrier, Zoom ready to go in for the engage. V5 in front of the pit. LvMao used the ultimate. The quickness burnt onto the Olaf, who's right there as he has to flash away. The call the Forge God used. Killer Instinct in the backline. But it is the Dragon secured by the Nidalee in the end of the day. So JDG have quelled the retribution while Y4 is on the back end. JDG going to get knocked up. It's a flash burn. Immediately keeps it airborne by Y4. Zoom, the shockwave. The Wombo combo set up by Orianna and Aatrox. Triple given over. Xiye and Zoom have just nailed the
have the power to start despair, and of course they do have decent turn with the Rakan.
But maybe we should be looking for ppgod again, as you said, on the flank. But it is LvMao to start off. Killer Instinct in the backline. Y4's dead. Lyric, I repeat, Y4 is dead. but it is a response for xiye going down as well. A 1-for-1 in the battle start while Zoom is chasing up Weiwei. Re-engage started, but the trouble bubble perfect as LvMao gets chunked down hard, and ppgod takes him down even harder. It's only cowbell from this point on, but I don't know if heaven sells you any, because JDG with that are going to turn back to Baron and keep doing this bad boy.
JDG increasing the gold lead, already at 5k, going to pick up the Baron and potentially start the siege, but Langx is TPing in. V5 don't want to give this one up. Mo also having the smite.
Call the Forge God not available, but LokeN's going to shred through this. Remember, he went for the Kraken Slayer here, Lyric, so he's going to shred this. Tankers over the wall. That Paddle Star not going to connect. He goes in for the smite steal, but Mo can't get it. Worth an effort here as Zoe mains XD across the world. Ready with Zoom actually grouping up with the rest of the team. It's xiye in the side lane who's pushing down bottom against this. Positioning here, Lyric, as JDG wants some more. Okay,
Ooh,
Zoom is caught out in rotation. First mistake, but goes into World Ender. It's Goredrinker Aatrox, who is now kind of at half health again. Heals up a bit more with the Q, and they don't care. Call the Forge God going to be used as Zoom's coming out of the World Ender. ppgod for the re-engage. Searing charge, he gets knocked up, but the Shockwave on the back end has done enough. While Whitefall may still be alive, he's popped into the rest of the team. JDG, team fighting kings again. I don't know, but I do know they're going for the semifinals.
Zoom, Kanavi, LvMao, the key members stepping up big. xiye with a great performance. And LokeN so confident with these Kai'Sa ultimates. You love to see it. And again, just great showing overall from JDG.
V5 outclassed here. They put up a valiant effort, but this game was about Zoom in particular. This game was about how this Aatrox took over the fights and became an unkillable Demon King. The Demon Kill in the top lane this time is Zoom. Does JDG make it to the semifinals in the Demacia Championship 3-1?
We need to remember that Zoom was also just so innovative today with some of the picks he's bringing out, right? Bringing in set.
A successful outcome. ppgod had some shining moments there, and as a support, he's really flourishing in the LPL.
I'd definitely say V5's problem isn't necessarily their individual skill, right?